three of her main attributes come to mind. Firstly, forgive me, Mommy, if I have to speak about you. This is my only time to tell you. Firstly, she's a woman with a strong personality. Someone that is characterized as a firebrand, very feisty, and one that is not afraid to speak out her mind on issues or causes that affects her very deeply. In every gathering, big or small, such personality stands out as she expresses her views and her concerns that is a matter of import to her. Part of the contributing factor of this personality, from what I've gathered through the sharing that we always had, the small talks that we have together, has given me a snippet of her life. Eldest among children of a father who is the deaf mute. She learned the sign language in order that she can possibly make connection to her parents, be able to communicate. One of the reasons why we see her always with those soaring fingers, which we think she's like acting out, but actually that is actually communicating to those who are hearing impaired. Being the eldest, she also became a second parent to her own siblings. And that is part of the reason why she needs to be what she is. Being feisty, being very strong, because she needs to be strong. Secondly, she's a very accomplished woman, a strong advocate of the rights of people with disability. She used to be the executive director of the Philippine School for the Deaf and Blind, a school that was founded by her very own father, grandfather to Jonathan, and the other brood of Mommy Beth. She's a mother to a lot of the beneficiaries of the Philippine School of the Deaf and Blind. A testament of that is their presence here. A presence of some of this product of the school that she has actually shepherded in the Philippines. Mommy also provided a human face to the deaf mutes, the blinds in the Philippines. She was responsible in working for a place for these deaf mutes to be actually provided the productivity that is needed for them. A creation of a job where they were able to be employed or gainfully employed, with the creation of that restaurant in Luneta that became an attraction to a lot of people as they are being served by those who were employed in these restaurants in Luneta. She was one of those that pioneered for their employment. But above all, to us at Mission Community United Methodist Church, she will be remembered as a woman of faith, a leader of our church, a mother to all of us. Our presence here is a testament of how she has touched our lives. Sometimes we try to shun her because sometimes, she has her way of sometimes rubbing. We think that she rubs us differently. But the truth of the matter is, like that song that says, a warrior is a child. Basically, she's also a child wanting to be loved, to be cared, just as she cared so deeply for all those people that she has come to know and care for. She is misunderstood, and yet she is one of those that would quickly try to correct herself when she realizes that she has hurt someone. Her card ministry speaks volume to most of us. We shall forever remember her for the card ministry that she has actually started at Mission Community. She will also be remembered, and I'm sure Pastor Mike is here. They have a love-hate relationship, but mind you, as Pastor Mike would offer to her to be his companion in most of their visits to homebound members of the church, even if she has her tampo to Pastor Mike, when Pastor Mike calls, she will be there. She might be frail, she might be old. But that didn't stop her faith sharing and her faith witnessing to people that needed to be cared for, to be visited. Despite her being frail, she is there for us. For those who needed her prayers, she would be there. That is Mommy Beth. Now she's gone. And I'm sure, like what St. Paul has said,